Well, Brown, absolutely fantastic game for the first, for Ayr's first pre-season match. You've had a couple beforehand?
This is our second match. We played Hearts 20s on Tuesday night, so we've only been in a week prior to that, so it was very early for us to bring the games into the pre-season fixture, but the challenge, the League Cup coming in as early as it is, we felt it was only we needed to bring in sort of a lot of games earlier on in the pre-season, and we've changed the plans for it. So it was our second game, our second in 5 days, so it was a real test for the players today.
Your defence looked quite a strong unit. You've got good, strong players in there. That must be good for your confidence for this season.
Yeah, well, I mean, the back line, I think it's sort of like 24 to 21. That's the range that we've got. But the thing about the younger lads, Ciaran, Ross Meakin, they've all had another 30, 40 games behind their belt last season. Jamie McCormick as well, though he's 24. You know, he's up to about 70, 80, 90 games now. So there's a bit more experience in terms of game time there. And Fraser Kerr is a strong player who's played at a very good level. So they've came in. They're all looking a lot more aggressive, and they've a good shape about them in the back. We've been working well on that, and we continue to do so. But that's going to need to be a big area for us this year as a defensive record, which wasn't good enough last season. We want to be better than that going into the new year.
Do you feel that maybe the last 25 yards, the last third of the field, maybe you weren't getting as many chances in as you would have hoped?
Absolutely. I mean, we spoke about that just briefly at half-time at the end of the game. Is that in the final third we needed to be a little bit more creative and a little bit more dangerous, and I certainly felt it was in the second half. We'd done that. They took the information on board at half-time, and we looked like a more threatening team, albeit we could still be better. But it's an early part of the game. We're up against a good, strong team today as well. So early part of pre-season, we continue to work on these, what we're looking to try and do in the final third, and then hopefully come the start of the sort of competitive stuff, we're up to speed.
I think anyone, a neutral coming to this game, would have been really impressed by the footballing level. This was not just a pre-season hanging back. There was good football, there were strong tackles, everything going there. Nice passing movements from your team as well. Yeah,
I was really pleased with the ball retention. We said that at half-time. I thought the difference between the two teams was that although Eddie kept the ball well at times, they then had an outlet, particularly in the full-back areas, which they scored their first goal from, with Parry getting a goal in the area. And we lacked that a little bit. Then the second half we changed that a lot better, kept the ball as well as we were doing in the first half, but there was a couple of occasions where we started to penetrate a bit further. We nearly got a penalty from our full-back just outside the box, a free kick, getting in a strong area. So no, they started to work on that, but the football was good. The players worked hard, which is what you're looking for. There was no bad injuries, just a few tightnesses. So it was a good day for us. We worked well, things to improve upon. Another 90 minutes for players under their belt, and then we kick on for next week.
Well, Ian, it's unusual to say this, but a really good game for the first friendly match of the season. Good workout for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was great for the players. I thought there was a tempo of the game which is unusual at this stage. I think it helped us a good bit of rain before the game, helped the surface, and I can only talk about for our part, but we were very pleased with what we saw, and we made one or two little changes. Certainly two pretty important players at half time, Docherty and Gilmour coming off, and the captain coming off, but yeah, it was a good workout for all the players.
First half, two very good goals. Yeah. First one, Paddy Boyle striking that ball so well past the keeper, and then again the trialist coming on there, lovely header into the back of the net. But again, someone I think picking out there was Gilmour today. Some of the balls brought in, and the one for the goal, the second goal especially.
Yeah, I mean he does pass. He sees passes a bit earlier than a lot of people, and he delivers them really well. Particularly crosses. He crosses the ball very well, and coming in off the left on his right foot, you can see a pass. Yeah, I mean we were really pleased with it. We moved the ball nice and quickly, and a wee bit sloppy in the second half in terms of going through and goal. We had 2 or 3 chances that we probably should have scored with, but all in all, great to see young McGuffey's been flying in pre-season, and we think he may have a real chance.
Yes, especially that one where he took the ball over his shoulder, turned, then a Cruyff turn in the box. That's confidence. Is that young, being young?
No, I mean I think he's that type of player. I mean we would encourage him to do that type of thing in the box and around the box, because he's got that ability, and I thought him and Forrest linked up really well, and Alan was really unlucky. I mean he should have scored with his lob, but he was really unlucky with the one that hit the post. So listen, all in all, a good day for our club.
It's a good sign there as well. A lot of academy players, people have come through that, and you could see an understanding of the game, and they're working together. As Ian, our other commentator, was saying, passes, small diagonals, everything, small triangles, everything. They're very confident on that ball.
Yeah, well, we had to, when you play the system that we played in the first half, which was a diamond in the middle of the pitch, you and the full back's pretty high up the pitch, you've got to be very comfortable in possession because, if you don't keep the ball well, you'll get punished, particularly up a level that we're playing at now. So I'm not sure what we'll do in terms of formation, but listen, these games, I think they all got a good bit of fitness out of that today, and we won, and the few fans that we had seemed to enjoy watching it. So, well, the ones that were sober enough to watch it. So a good day, as I say, a good workout for the first day of pre-season, first game of pre-season.
Radio Cup at Gretna next week. Is it going to be similar to what you did last year? A wee workout for most of the team on the Saturday and maybe the younger players on the Sunday?
Well, I've not made up my mind, but I think so. It'll be something like that. I think we might have a little game against under-20s during the week. We might do that with David White. So yeah, I mean, it will probably mix things up over the weekend. I'd like to think we'll have 2 or 3 more bodies in terms of maybe Jamie Adams, Peter Murphy, but also 2 or 3 maybe boys that we want to have a look at trialist wise. And we were still actively looking for a defender, 2 or 3 strikers and a wide player.